graduates of Arlington High School's class of 2015. Just keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Find your name. Please rise for the presenting of the colors by the Arlington Police Department Honor Guard. please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Please be seated. Thank you to our bagpiper, Mr. Rob Egan, the Honor Guard, and our wonderful band, conducted today by Mr. John D. Tommaso. Our senior band members who played for their class will now proceed to their seats. They are Gabe Adams Kane, James Barvick, Julia Blass, Trevor Brown, Tim Chang, Paul Ciccarello, Peter Chrisman, Gus Chavani, Aaron Colonese, Will Doyle, Rebecca Girton, Kubi Jackson, Abigail Jones, Elizabeth Kamya, Josh Lee, Jacques Labresco Puckett, Andrew Lindheim, Nick Madden, Dan Matlack, Kelly Nyland, Diego Opperman, Sam Siders, Clara Stayskull, and Cal Watson. Good afternoon and welcome to our graduation ceremony. My name is Robert DiLoretto. I am the Dean of Students in our Fusco House here at Arlington High School, and I will serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. On behalf of our Superintendent of Schools, Kathy Bodie, Principal Matthew Janger, and our entire administrative team and faculty, I am honored to welcome everyone to the graduation exercises for Arlington High School's class of 2015. To our parents and guardians, I know you are very proud of your sons and daughters today. And on behalf of every graduating student, I congratulate you and thank you for trusting us, the Arlington Public Schools, to educate your children. To our teachers, thank you for your outstanding work with this class. Each of you has been a mentor, motivator, leader, friend, caretaker, and much, much more. You have inspired our students, and we are all truly grateful to you. And most importantly, congratulations, class of 2015. Today we gather to honor you and to celebrate your accomplishments. You have been a wonderful group of students to work with, and I wish you all a future that is filled with success and happiness. It is my pleasure to present Chamil Mickey Zaganjor, Secretary of the Class of 2015. Mickey is a member of our peer leader group, and he served as an after-school tutor at the Dallin School. In the field of athletics, he was a 3-time varsity letter winner in basketball. He is also fluent in 4 languages, including Albanian, Serbo-Croatian, and Spanish. Next year, Mickey will attend Tufts University, where he plans to major in economics. He will announce the Elementary School Faculty Awards of Appreciation. Speak directly into the microphone. Good job.
Hey everyone. Each year, the members of the graduating class are asked to elect a teacher from each respective elementary school who they believe should be recognized for their outstanding performance and dedication in the classroom. These selfless, passionate individuals instilled their positive traits in us, such as hard work, fearlessness, and pride, while at the same time reminding us to remain wary in other and more dangerous areas of the world, i.e. recess. Besides tying our shoes when we didn't have a clue how to, or teaching us the importance of sharing the marker box, these teachers, among others, inspired each and every one of us and molded us into the people we are today. So, for the sake of simplicity, thank you. Thank you for teaching us that it is okay to fall just as long as we stand back up again. And looking at the class of 2015 and thinking of all the things that we have achieved, it's safe to say you all did an absolutely remarkable job. Without further ado, the teachers being recognized are, from the Bishop School, Jeanne Wall. From the Brackett School, Colleen Gorman. From the Dallin School, Helen McGaugh. From the Hardy School, Richard Sullivan. From the Pierce School, Christina Perkowski. From the Stratton School, Janelle Ricciuti. From the Thompson School, Kate Armstrong. And from the Ottoson Middle School, Carol Feeney. Thank you very much to all of these teachers who took their time to make us the outstanding people we are today. Congrats, AHS 2015.
I am pleased to present Gaurav Dangle, Vice President of the Class of 2015. Gaurav was a proud member of the state championship wrestling team, where he earned Middlesex League All-Star honors. He was also captain of our boys soccer team. He also participated in the Science Olympiad during all 4 years. Next year, Gaurav will attend the Commonwealth Honors College at UMass Amherst, where he plans to pursue a major in pre-med track. Gaurav will introduce our principal.
Good afternoon, class of 2015, faculty, parents, relatives, and friends. Our next speaker has only been at Arlington High for 2 years, but it feels like we've known him forever, which may be due in part to the endless emails we receive from him every week. If someone sneezes at AHS, there's a good chance you'll receive an email about it. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about none other than our great principal, Dr. Matthew Janger. And jokes aside, the reason we get those weekly emails is because Dr. Janger cares deeply about the entire Arlington High community. Born in the town of Hastings-on-Hudson in New York, Dr. Janger attended the prestigious Williams College and Yale University before earning his PhD at the University of Michigan. Since then, he has been in the school systems of Michigan, New Hampshire, and Maine, not only as a principal, but also as an English teacher and a dean. And although Dr. Janger has been a resident of many different towns, he has chosen to make Arlington his home. Now, not only is he the principal of Arlington High, he is also a proud Arlingtonian who's working to build a better community for us all. At Arlington High School, Dr. Janger is firmly committed to his mission of creating a community with a strong sense of Ponder pride, which is clearly evident in the way he fills his role of principal. You can find him at many of the athletic games, musical concerts, art shows, theater productions, and various other school events. And of course, no school dance is complete without the patented Dr. J pop and lock. The point being, Dr. Janger is full of surprises, and he's constantly trying to find ways to improve our school and our community. Whether it's by holding a school council meeting, a professional development meeting, or even implementing a new fire drill. I remember one of the first times I was in a class officers meeting with Dr. Janger last year. He told us, being a leader is not about doing all of the work. Being a leader is about bringing out the best in others. And I truly believe that Dr. Janger brings out the best in all of our faculty and our students at Arlington High School. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my honor to present to you our own fearless leader, Dr. Matthew Janger.
Okay, after that, it's all downhill. So I'm going to hold this. So I know you guys didn't come here to hear from me. You came to hear from the students, and you came to hear from Ms. Daly. So I'm just going to say a few things because I have to. First, I'd like to thank our deans and our assistant principal, without whom I'm pretty sure none of you, and certainly I, would not have made it to this point. I'd like to thank our superintendent for coming, our school committee members, and our faculty who make the learning experience at our school what it is. A huge round of applause for them as well. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Old Hall is actually 100 years old just around this year. That means it really is an old hall. The school itself was founded 150 years ago while the Civil War was going on, while the area was still called West Cambridge. So, these tired old halls are in fact tired old halls. This senior class has had to contend with weather on a number of different occasions. I don't know how many of you checked the weather this morning and saw that we had a 50% chance of rain. I thought the pattern was going to hold true. We missed the month of February. We had to reschedule the senior cruise because we only wanted it to be a 3-hour cruise. Nah, forget it. No. Okay, here we go. My main point. I can't even read this. I'm going to fake it. Failure. All of you have achieved a great deal in a great school. All of you, whether it was easy to get here or hard, have achieved this moment. But at this moment, you shouldn't be proud or proudest of your achievements. You should be proudest of your failures. I'm sure many of you have struggled at various different points, and I know that we, the administration and faculty, have failed many times in getting you to this point. It's because we're trying. If you're not failing, you're not giving yourself opportunity to grow. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. If you're not failing, you're not building the muscle that is your brain or the skills to deal with new and different events. So, my main point, as you leave today, I wish all of you more failure. Winston Churchill said it best, the key to success is to go from failure to failure without decreasing enthusiasm. So go forward and fail. Fail greatly, fail grandly. Learn from it. As you all fear what comes next, think to yourself, I know I'm going to fail. And then you've got nothing to worry about. So thank you to all of you for coming. It's been a great 4 years. Have a wonderful next 4 and whatever else life leaves you. I'm proud to be your principal, and I'm proud of all of you in the class of 2015. Thank you. Trying to steal my phone.
Thank you, Dr. Janger. It is my pleasure to introduce Arlington's Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kathleen Bodie.
Hello, graduates. On behalf of all of your teachers, school administrators, and members of the Arlington Public School community, I want to congratulate each one of you on your graduation. This is a special day for you. It is also a special day for the community of people who have supported you, the people who have taught you and guided you and cheered you on these last 4 years, and the years that preceded. It's a particularly special day for your parents who proudly look on and marvel at how quickly the years have gone by. They are probably remembering right now you as a young toddler and a 5-year-old and a 10-year-old. You have chosen teachers from each school for a special thank you, many of whom are here today to cheer you on once again. They have been special people in your lives, and I want to acknowledge and thank these teachers for their dedication to your well-being and education, as well as for all the other students whose lives they have affected. I suspect that you have chosen these teachers because of how they made you feel, loved, respected, and challenged. Thank you also to all of the other teachers, administrators, and staff who made this day possible and this ceremony possible. As a class, you have shined for many years. You have formed deep friendships and are a very cohesive class. You enjoy being together, which makes today particularly poignant. You have distinguished yourselves in many ways. Among you are gold and silver key winners in art, advanced placement scholars, accomplished athletes, much admired musicians, Model UN Debate Quiz Show Olympiad honorees, applauded actresses and actors, and community service activists. Your contributions to your school and community are many. You have built gardens, robots, been a best buddy, participated in the Relay for Life and town cleanups. You've tutored other students, worked in food kitchens, and gathered empty bottles after school for recycling, to name just a few of your many contributions. As educators, we talk about enduring understandings. One of the most important understandings we hope will endure from your years in the Arlington Public Schools is this: giving of yourself in service to others not only enriches your lives, but the lives of everyone around you. We hope you will continue to give of yourself in service to others in both small and large ways. You do not have to look very far to see the many positive role models in your life who emulate this quality. Your parents, teachers, coaches, advisors, and friends. It is now time for you to accept even more responsibility to live your life in a way that inspires others. And doing good in this world can be very simple as being kind and thoughtful to those around you every day. As you plan and prepare over the years ahead for the next step, the next job, be aware that life is a journey to be experienced and enjoyed as you go along. Though I have to say, probably not all experiences will meet your standard of enjoyable. You will feel fulfilled by whatever you choose to do if you are passionate and enthusiastic about what you do and do the very best of your ability. Know as you are leaving us that we are proud of your many accomplishments and service. And most of all, we are proud of the young adults you have become. In closing, I ask you to remember that success in life is measured not only by your accomplishments, which we know will be many, but by the quality of your heart and service to others. Best wishes to you all.
Thank you, Dr. Bodie. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Paul Schlickman, Chair of the Arlington School Committee.
Superintendent Bodie, Principal Janger, school committee colleagues, members of the Arlington faculty and staff, family and friends of our distinguished graduating class, and members of the Arlington High class of 2015, thank you for the opportunity to speak to you this afternoon. I come to you as a member of the class of 1970, Northport High School, New York. Although my memory of my graduation day is sweet and sour vivid, I remember absolutely nothing of any graduation speeches. I remember graduating on a late June day with a vague suggestion of thunderstorms, so the ceremony moved indoors. Our class of 600 plus Tigers sat on the stage of the high school, on the auditorium, packed onto flimsy folding chairs with less legroom than coach passengers on a discount airline. In 98-degree heat with 98% humidity, I was at least 500 seats back from the front in the alphabetical ghetto. We were so far back that if the scenery came crushing down from the high school musical, we would have been 4 rows behind the disaster. I don't know what they said, but those who spoke at my graduation had front row seats and plenty of legroom. If only I took the high school thing more seriously. If only I worked with the extraordinary intensity required to reach the top of a class of more than 600 students, I could have had a great seat and an audience. I had graduation speaker envy. I didn't get to speak at my graduation, but I get to speak at yours. If you too have graduation speaker envy, if you wish you were at this podium, all you need to do is get elected to the school committee, then get your colleagues to elect you as their chair. I guarantee you this is easier than finishing first or second in your class. If I'm to find joy, if I am to find joy in subjecting you to my speaking, I thought it only fair that I put in the effort I lacked in high school and deliver a speech that will give you the fond memories that were absent from my own graduation ceremony. So I did what any modern researcher would do. I consulted the internet. I talked to Siri, typed to Google, and my query for memorable speeches kept bringing me back to 2012, when a Wellesley English teacher named Dave went viral by saying, contrary to what your U9 soccer trophy suggests, your glowing 7th grade report card, despite every assurance of a certain corpulent purple dinosaur, that nice Mr. Rogers and your baddie Aunt Sylvia, no matter how often your maternal caped crusader has swooped in to save you, you are nothing special. How awful. I am grateful for having forgettable speakers rather than remembering a highly publicized and viral declaration of "you're not special," or even worse, the plagiarized and watered down version of the speech delivered by a Florida principal. Even if it is true, which I doubt, who wants the internet to be filled with reminders of this pronouncement on your graduating test? Who wants that memory? I don't remember my graduation speakers, but I do remember my 3rd grade teacher, Florence E. Briggs. I remember being warned about how strict she was, but her classroom was a magical place. She was a veteran teacher, and her classroom was overflowing with 35 years worth of stuff she collected in her teaching career. In the back corner of her classroom was a puppet stage, and we made paper mache puppets. Miss Briggs thought it was essential for every third grader who passed through her classroom to know how to spell the word Constitution. And that word remained on weekly spelling tests until everyone in the class got it right. I don't remember my graduation speakers, but I cherish my memories of Miss Briggs. I don't remember my graduation speakers, but my fifth grade teacher, Richard Hottinger, was something of a rebel and an outcast. Our classroom was a man cave, somewhere beyond the basement. It was a 5-minute walk to the rest of the school, following a habit trail past the fallout shelter and the boiler room. We loved it. It was a joy to come to school every day. We had a kiln and we made pottery. While my second grade teacher thought children should spend their days copying endless text into those black and white hardcover notebooks, Mr. Hottinger was opposed to any such drudgery. When confronted by multiple school district forms asking for his date of birth, he lost patience and started making up different dates. Of course, when the office provided us with his alleged birthday, the surprise party we planned was much more of a surprise than any one of us anticipated. I don't remember my graduation speakers, but I cherish my memories of Mr. Hottinger. Mr. Faulkner, whose handwriting was worse than mine, had the audacity to give me a D in penmanship on 4 consecutive report cards. He was with us in room C-116, Northport Junior High, when President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. As with everyone alive at the time, November 22nd, 1963 is sharply engraved in our memories. I don't remember my graduation speakers, but I have many great memories of my teachers. I answered a geometry question correctly, and Mr. Morrissey tossed me a Euclidean lollipop. Mildred Ross introduced me to Holden Caulfield. Coach Robert Kraft, in tune with our group of disengaged seniors, took our class on the field and taught us how to hit golf balls. My summer of driver ed with Coach Don Donnarumma is a joyous memory of sunshine and rock and roll. Catherine Lamprecht, my journalism teacher, taught me the skills I used to earn a living writing for my local newspaper. Winston Jay was my social studies teacher in 1967. He taught us the joys of the Boston Red Sox and never let us forget that Yaz was from Long Island. Michael Barbera, my social studies teacher in 1968, got elected as a delegate to the tumultuous Democratic National Convention. Nobody in history of chemistry taught it better than Jerry Cass. Susan Flago never met an animal she didn't want to dissect. And within 3 weeks of being in her biology class, I knew my mother's dreams for my medical career could never become a reality. I cherish these memories. They all became a part of who I am today. And yes, they were all very special, just like you. Dave from Wellesley argued that if everyone gets a trophy, if everyone is special, then no one is. That's just wrong. I'm here to tell you, every one of you who receives our diploma today, you are special. And so am I. I know I am special every morning because my cat wakes me up with urgency, affection, and hope, as she is heavily invested in my getting out of bed and opening a can of cat food. But she's a cat, and her view of special is cyclical. Special diminishes sharply once she is fed and takes the shape of an exponential curve as dinner time approaches. By the time it becomes 6 p.m., I am truly special again. For special is not an absolute term, except in very rare cases, like the President of the United States and David Ortiz, who are universally special. But for the rest of us, special is a relative term. We earn that honor with our daily lives. Yes, one of the joys of teaching is that it propels you to the front of the line of special. Actually, it goes beyond special to immortality. Those teachers I mentioned live beyond their years. They are with us here today, and their influence extends to all who know me. You too have many experiences, memories, stories of teachers and classmates who fill your heart and soul. It's okay to forget today's speakers, but cherish and honor the memories from our schools and those we hired to fill you with our hopes and dreams. And every day, aspire to be special in another's life. Marry your best friend, be a loving parent, adopt a shoulder cat or dog, teach a child, commit a crazy, unsolicited, unnecessary, wonderful act of kindness often, and enjoy this beautiful, wonderful, special day that will forever be one of the cherished milestones of your life. Thank you and congratulations on your graduation.
I am excited to present Megan DeCourcy, Treasurer of the Class of 2015. I will introduce Megan more formally later in this program when she serves as one of our honors speakers. But now Megan will introduce our faculty speaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll try and keep this brief. I am honored to introduce our next speaker, science teacher, Miss Graham Daly. Yeah. Many of us met her during sophomore year biology. In fact, our sophomore year was her first year at AHS, so she has been with us for most of the journey here. Miss Daly is easy to talk to and very relatable. She cares deeply about her students, even the ones who are not in her classes. For example, she set up a wall in her classroom where students could display their rejection letters. But on a more positive note, she also cut up paper balloons in which students could write down their plans for next year and hang it up in the hallway for everyone to see. These actions clearly exhibit her dedication to our class. The class of 2015 is especially memorable to Miss Daly, not only because we were her first students at AHS, but also because her homeroom is her first group to graduate from AHS. Yeah. In fact, she threw a mandatory party for all of those students to celebrate their last day of school. This only further demonstrates her kindness and selflessness. She can always be seen teaching or walking through the halls with a smile. She is friendly and supportive of her students, but most importantly, she always looks out for their well-being. She is truly going to miss this class, and we will miss her too. The class of 2015 will surely hold a special place in her heart. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to our faculty speaker, Miss Daly.
Thank you, Megan. She's going to try to make me cry before I get started. Good afternoon, Arlington. You're back there. Hi. Congratulations to the class of 2015 on your accomplishments. I'm so honored to stand before you on this very special day. Congratulations are also in order for your parents who have put up with your, shall we call it, nonsense, and supported you in getting to this point. I am touched and moved by your confidence in me and your assumption that I have something meaningful to say. I am bursting with pride for all you have become. You have the distinction of being the last class, to have been at Arlington High School longer than I have, so I assume this means there's nothing I can tell you that you don't already know. From what I understand, graduations are generally filled with speeches about how amazing you are, or how much work there is left to do, or what really matters. And I echo Mr. Schlickman when I say that nobody really remembers them. I figured you'd had enough of those, so I'm going to continue a tradition from my high school principal and fulfill your request from 2 years ago to sing you a song. It's really windy. Miss Babuso's my roadie. She's going to help me out. Take this. All right. This song exemplifies my wishes and love for you as you move on. We will let Rascal Flatts take it from here. With a big shout out to my dad and to Miss Babuso, who were a definite part of this. So hold on while I get set up. Hopefully I can get this without crying. Can you hear anything? Yep. All right. I hope the days come easy and moments pass slow. Each road leads you where you wanna go. If you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another close, I hope you keep on walking till you find a window. If it's cold outside, show up on
Miss Daly, I've heard many, many, many speeches over the years. That was the best. Came right from your heart. Thank you so much. The following speaker, Francis Roach, is the president of the Student Council. Frankie was an extremely accomplished student athlete, earning varsity letters in football, basketball, and baseball. He was a member of the Middlesex League championship teams in all 3 sports. He was named to multiple league all-star teams, and Frankie earned all scholastic honors in football. Frank was also named the prestigious MIAA Student Athlete of the Month for March 2015. Frank was also selected as this year's Male Ostergren Award winner by the Touchdown Club as the Outstanding Senior Male Student Athlete. He was also a member of the National Honor Society. Next year, Francis will attend Tufts University. Frankie Roach. You're welcome.
Well, just like Miss Daly, I decided I would sing a song today. Absolutely not, no way. I know we're all graduating today, and I, for one, don't want to answer any more school questions. But let me ask you just a couple more. When was the Constitution of the United States written? How do you calculate the mass number of an atom? And what is the square root of 144? Okay, that's it for those questions. Thanks to school and our teachers, most of us were able to answer those questions fairly easily. The Constitution was written in 1787. The mass number of an atom is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. And the square root of 144 is simply 12. What do we learn in school? A few simple formulas and some interesting facts? No. What do we really learn in school? We learned how to become adults. We became aware of problems in our community and our world. And my hope is that we have the solution. The biggest thing we will take with us from AHS will not be from a textbook. It will be from the countless lessons our teachers taught us without even knowing. How to time manage, how to take notes, how to prepare for a test. It was the intangible lessons that were most valuable in our high school career. It was going to a teacher after school for help and staying day after day until you got it. It was having 4 projects due and a test on the same day, but somehow pushing through. It was learning respect and hard work these 4 years that molded us into what we are now, the class of 2015. I couldn't be prouder to stand up here and represent my classmates. Each and every one of us is a unique individual, but we are all united as one class. Some excel more than others at getting good grades, but grades are just letters. GPAs are just numbers. Now I know Dr. Janger and some college admissions people might disagree with that, but you get the idea. My parents always said in elementary school that the only thing that mattered on my report card was the effort category. All anybody can ask of themselves is to try their hardest and AHS has pushed all of us to try our hardest. Anybody can stand up here and say that their class has overcome so many challenges and learned so much. But I'm not standing up here walking through a speech that anybody could say. It's not just all talk. We have proved that not only do we have the ability to succeed in high school, but also the ability to succeed in the future. I mean, we learned how to sneak out of school and go to dunks, all while avoiding McCarthy's hawk-like vision. Really though, our class has accomplished some amazing things over 4 years and has brought pride to our school. We had a number of championship-winning teams this year, 2 state champ wrestlers, and a 1,000-point scorer in basketball. This year in athletics was unprecedented in its success. But our school is filled with a variety of amazing people. We had our first ever student-directed full-scale play. We had a club work to raise the legal age to buy cigarettes. And we all stepped up in response to tragedy like the earthquake in Nepal, or in support of our classmates battling cancer. Whether it be in the classroom or wherever our private lives took us, we all struggled at some point. Yet, we overcame those struggles and strove to be the best we could. I know a lot of us are unsure of what's going to happen. New school, new friends, new environment, and an increase of responsibility. But we are all prepared for what is to come. Our educational experiences have given us the proper tools needed to succeed at the next level. Nobody knows for sure what the future holds and how we will react. Everyone starts with a clean slate next year, and it's up to us how it goes. How are we going to use the tools that we've received to succeed? How are we going to make a difference in this world? We are all adults now. That's pretty scary. But I have faith that the class of 2015 will shine through any challenge it faces. Thank you. Congrats.
Our next speaker, Alex Crowley, is president of the class of 2015. Alex is a proud member of the National Honor Society and the National World Language Honor Society for Spanish. In the field of athletics, Alex earned varsity letters in the sports of soccer, where he served as captain, and basketball. Next year, Alex will attend the University of Rochester. I present to you Alex Crowley.
All right. Before I begin, to the class of 2015, congratulations. To the AHS teachers, administrators, and Maddie Janger, MD, thank you. And To all of the beloved family and friends behind me, stop staring at my butt. Just kidding, do what you want. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak. I'm 35% sure you won't regret it. It's true, as the grapevine may have led you to believe, that we have a truly unbelievable group of talented and promising young individuals graduating today. And yes, it's likely that many of these people will go on to do great things. Things that will make the rest of us at the 10-year reunion reconsider our liberal arts degree. But despite all the pride and confidence I have in you, my fellow graduates, I do not want to overwhelm you with promise of your inevitable glory and success. I won't demand that one of you cure super polio, or that one of you become the next Hillary Clinton, or even the next Hillary Duff. What I will ask of you, though, class of 2015, is that you just make yourselves a little bit better every day. I know this is not too much to ask of you, because I've watched you do it for years. Today, I stare out at 306 mature, witty, brave, powerful, sexy titans of innovation that I'll be proud to vicariously live through for the next 40 years. But just 4 years ago, on our first day as freshmen here at AHS, this same group was a pack of mid-pubescent train wrecks who thought everything was YOLO and spent their time searching for a pool that did not exist. But like I said, you all grew. When they said AHS was the worst sports school in Eastern Mass besides Arlington Catholic, did you let the talk get to you? No. You went out and won Middlesex League championships in football, boys basketball, cheerleading, girls soccer, wrestling, and softball. Pretty sweet. When they instituted Trayless Tuesday to use less styrofoam at lunch, did you hold your pizza and chicken nuggets in your bare hands like lowly peasants? Nuh-uh. You said, screw the environment. Found that little stash of trays next to the pizza station, and you cleaned it out. And when Madam Slade would mercilessly kick you out of the media center time and time again, did you give up and fight with sophomores for spots on the sign-in lists? You settled for the cafeteria because the MC wasn't that great anyways. You see, our time at AHS has molded us into creative, resourceful, and tenacious individuals. And if we can just continue along this path and use what the AHS staff have taught us to persist through adversity and to better ourselves gradually every day, then I have only the highest hopes for our futures. I will conclude, as any great speaker should, using the words of someone else. Someone very wise once said that there are 3 key elements to enjoying life to its fullest: a little song, a little dance, and a little seltzer down your pants. That man's name, Michael Jordan. I say we heed Mr. Jordan's advice and sing, dance, and wet ourselves to the stars. 'Cause that's where the limit is, people, the freaking stars. Thank you, and congratulations.
Our next speaker, Will Doyle, is one of our honors speakers. Will is a member of the National Honor Society and the National World Language Society. He is also a 4-year member of our school's jazz band. Will earned varsity letters in both boys soccer and boys volleyball. And he served as captain on this year's volleyball team. Next year, he will attend Williams College to study biology. It is my honor to present Will Doyle. One moment. Hello. Sorry I have to follow that. That is unfortunate. But in any case, I first just want to start by thanking our amazing parents and teachers and administrators, without whom none of us would be standing here. They deserve endless gratitude. And of course, congratulations to the class of 2015. Yeah. These high school years have by no means been easy. We've been tried and tested academically, athletically, personally, and socially. But we made it. I dare say we thrived. And more importantly, we've developed a resilience that will enable us to thrive out there. We've begun a process that a wise man has often described in the context of soccer as short, short, long. Or more intelligibly, short, short, long. Basically, it's the process that creates those long passes down the field that to a spectator seemed inevitable. The guy was wide open. Of course he was going to get the ball. But what enabled him to be wide open and the ball to be sent to him was the combination of short, clever passes in the backfield that got the ball rolling, no pun intended. That was very intended. I wrote it down. I apologize for misleading you. Thank you. And it takes hours of grueling practice to get those passes right. And that's what we've accomplished here. The strength of character we've developed in high school has enabled us to begin this rapid succession that will find our success wide open down the field waiting. And no school could have enabled a better first pass. Aww. Please hold your grunts of dissent until the end of the speech. AHS turns meek freshmen into lions, or tough pondfish, or something, I don't know. It cultivates an atmosphere of making the most of what you have. Of course, in the grand scheme of things, and even in a less than grand scheme of things, many of our problems are minuscule. We are enormously blessed to have the resources and opportunities that we do, and we do have many. We take fewer things for granted. Pardon me. Allow me to narrow the scope to similar communities around us. We take fewer things for granted than those in towns like Lexington, for example, whose biggest problem is deciding between adding a fourth orchestra or demolishing Arlington to make room for a new field complex. I think it was Confucius who said, "Cushy lives breed smushy wives and husbands." But we are not smushy at all. No, sir. We are conditioned to be strong,
and resilient. We don't take perfect working conditions for granted. We know what it's like to work just as hard when it's the middle of winter and the heat of Downs House isn't working. Or when, on the contrary, the heat is working perfectly on full blast, but it's the middle of June. We've endured practices on a turf that is rather alpine in its flatness, classrooms that require you to constantly crane your neck to see the board around a truly well-placed pillar, and even tiled floors that have shown at least once a terrifying potential for letting a chair leg just fall through their surface. Yet we're consistently well-ranked academically, we've won sports championships and had fantastic runs, as the others pointed out, and we crank out award-winning jazz bands and honors orchestras. And that's because we refuse to let the stumbling blocks slow us down. Cultivating this attitude in school and in the community has produced some of the most resilient people I know. Think of Rahul and Catherine. I can't imagine going through what they're going through. Yet Catherine ran for student council president, something a lot of perfectly healthy people do not have the energy to do. And Rahul had the grit to play and solo with the jazz band at the Pops concerts after being unable to play his sax or rehearse with us for weeks. Julia, too, despite the enormous loss she suffered, has been her same lighthearted self to me every time I pass her in the hallways. And I could name many others. That is the shining product of the attitude of resilience. A round of applause for them, please. But there are countless others who have also kept going despite the weight of smaller adversity. For example, the trumpet players in the jazz band who rehearsed the same hits from Play That Funky Music over and over and over again, long after everyone else had memorized them, without ever crumpling in exhaustion and rage. Except, when they did sometimes. Or all who have endured the menace of doors that say, "Do not use, this door must remain locked," and you can't remember the last day you didn't use them. That's what this first pass has been. We've become people resilient to all sorts of challenges, and so we're in a great position to make that next pass into young adulthood or college. And what will make this next pass as clever and effective as the first? The same thing that has allowed the adversity we've already faced to breed resilience rather than despair. Personal relationships. Think of all the times we've been helped through hardships by our friends and family. I'm sure you can think of more poignant and personal examples than I could list here, so I will spare you. But it really is the bonds between us that keep us on our feet. AHS provided the atmosphere of resilience and the challenges to strengthen it. We gave each other the necessary support to make it work. So as we take the next step, whatever it might be, we have to remember the importance of forging these bonds in our new communities. With that, we can be confident that this pass will be the perfect setup for that long pass down the field. For the seeds we plant over these coming years, much like the debt we accrue, will stay with us a long time. And it's okay. Oh, do you hear that? I'm not sure where it's coming from, but that is the sound of resilience, of facing an endless army and charging into their midst with all the more ferocity and determination for the knowledge that it is an impossible enemy. We have learned to overcome all the adversity Arlington could throw at us. It's a baby step, but it's a step. The storms we survived may one day seem like light breezes, but when the true gales come, and we find that we are strong yet flexible tree boughs that do not break, we'll know we have these early gusts to thank for shaping us into who we are, and so we can charge head on into the chaos, fearless. Thank you.
Our final speaker. Megan DeCourcy is our second honor speaker. Megan is a member of the National Honor Society and the National World Language Society. She has served as class treasurer during her junior and senior years. In the field of athletics, Megan earned multiple varsity letters in both girls basketball and girls tennis. She was elected captain of both teams. She also was selected as this year's female Ostergren Award winner by the Touchdown Club as the outstanding senior female student athlete. Next year, Megan will attend Georgetown University to study liberal arts. It is my honor to present Megan DeCourcy.
Thank you, Mr. DiLoretto. First off, I would like to congratulate my classmates, the class of 2015, on all their accomplishments. We did it, guys. I would also like to recognize the families, teachers, administrators, coaches, and friends in the audience, and those who may not be present. We would not be here today without your support and encouragement. Give them a hand, guys. They deserve it. What never ceases to amaze me are the astounding capabilities of the human brain. This complex 3-pound organ produces approximately 70,000 thoughts per day. Many of these thoughts loop round and round, and lately, one thought in particular has been constantly circulating through my mind: the future. Thoughts like what my life will be like next year and has Arlington High School prepared me sweep across my mind daily. I'm sure many of you have had these thoughts as well. It seems like senior year is a year of ends. It's the end of high school. No more 8 a.m. classes, hopefully. No more 6-hour school days. No more being here at AHS. It will be a big adjustment next year, but I know we are all up for the task because we are Spy Ponders. No other school in the world has that name, in case you didn't know that. Our name is pretty special, and it reminds me of one particular memory from my sophomore year. I'm a member of the girls' basketball team, and we had an away game. It was the first half, and it wasn't going too well for us, but all of a sudden, a boy from the crowd jumped up and shouted, "What's a Spy Ponder anyways?" This question has become popular at various sporting events, often coming from schools with very generic nicknames themselves. It's supposed to be taken as an insult, but I have never taken it that way because being a Spy Ponder is part of what makes us unique. Having spent 4 years here, I now understand the meaning behind our name and why being a Spy Ponder is so significant. Spy Ponders are perseverant, especially this year, considering all those snow days we had to endure. It's a little windy. When we arrived here in 2011 as freshmen, our main concern was trying not to get lost in this building that would be our home for the next 4 years. The seniors told us that there was a pool and that some classes were on the 6th floor. Hopefully no one fell for that. We are all in the same boat. Nervous, maybe a little scared, overwhelmed, but we stuck together. We helped each other adjust to this new place, and soon enough, we walked around like we owned the place, except when we saw a senior in the hallway. This resilient attitude is something we've all carried with us throughout our time here, whether we were in the classroom working on a test, on the field trying to defeat our opponent, or on the stage performing a piece. All of us do not give up, and when we do not succeed, we keep on trying until we do. Spy Ponders are passionate. We have artists, musicians, actors, scientists, athletes, singers, and so much more here. Excellence is everywhere in the halls of AHS. If you walk down the art hallway, it's lined with exceptional pieces of art. A walk past the band or chorus rooms will give you a taste for what is to come at a concert. Step into the gym and you'll see all our banners. Now, we may not have a lot yet, but many of them have come from our time being here. So it proves that Arlington athletics are on the rise. These passions extend beyond the classroom into the clubs we are members of and into the community. There is such a diverse range of interests seen here at AHS. We take what we love and share it with others, and it is a beautiful thing to witness. Spy Ponders are supportive. We are always willing to lend each other their hand, whether it's editing a paper or getting each other dunks in the morning. We have packed the stands at sporting events, concerts, and shows to cheer each other on. We band together during tough times and give each other advice, sometimes when it's not even asked for. Throughout our 4 years, we have proved to each other that we have each other's backs. We are willing to sacrifice for our classmates, and they are willing to do the same for us. I have made friends here, whether it be from a sports team or trying to survive a class together, that I will surely have forever, and I know that many of you have too. The relationships and friendships that we have all created here will not be forgotten. So while it is a year of ends, senior year is also a year of beginnings. From this day forward, we begin something different, a new chapter, a fresh start. We may be leaving Arlington High School, but once a ponder, always a ponder. I urge you all to go forth in the world and pursue your passions with determination and enthusiasm, and support those around you to do the same, for you are only as good as the people near you. Legendary UCLA men's basketball coach John Wooden once said, "What you are as a person is far more important than what you are as a basketball player." So, whether you are an athlete or an artist, a musician, an actor, or maybe even a scientist, the most important thing you can be is a person of character. Remember to be humble and respect those around you, for it is how we treat others that defines us as people. Take risks, have courage, and believe in yourself, for those are the first steps towards greatness. I hope those thoughts of fear are overpowered by thoughts of excitement, because we are ready to move on from here. Arlington High School has prepared us well. We can take what we have learned here, persistence, passion, and friendship, and share it with the rest of the world. I cannot wait to see what you all do 5, 10 years down the road, because I can say to those around me, now that's a Spy Ponder. Thank you and congrats, guys.
And now, Principal Janger and School Committee Chair Schlichtman will present the diplomas to the class of 2015. This year, our readers will be Dean of Students Veronica Tivnan and Assistant Principal William McCarthy.
Francis William Roach. Miles Gordon Robinson. Amara Rahman. Andrea Abanto.
William Doyle.
Ruben Abu.
Abigail R. Jones.
Armani Acevedo.
Corshella Jones.
Gabriel James Adams Kane.
Samuel Jordan.
Cameron Baird Edelman.
Arlene Jurgenmeyer.
Moyasare Elizabeth Adieme.
Shanawaz Kabir.
Anthony Nicholas Agoras. Rosella Aluya.
Catherine M. Kabillion.
Ursula Amati.
Thomas John Kearney.
Carolyn Anderson.
Tyler James Kearney.
Maria Arvanitis.
Christina S. Kennedy.
Taylor Elizabeth Asarian.
Julia Marie Kerr.
Colin Andrew Bailey Healy.
Patrick Brian Kennedy.
Nasana Vajracharya.
Colin Keys.
Maxwell James Ball.
Allison Ruth Kilbride.
Rowan Thomas Ballman.
Ruby McPhail. Ruby McPhail Kinnaman. Kelsey. Daniel Oscar Klingsberg.
James Scott Harvick.
Paul William Klosterman.
Dennis Bashemes.
Elon Kolev.
Caleb P. Fausman.
Brian M. Kozlowski.
Alessandro Bernabe.
Alexei Kuznetsov.
Olivia Bernhard.
Mitchell Kwok.
Kayla Michelle Bertucci.
Liam King Lanigan.
Olivia Iris Whittington Bird.
Augustin Victor Lee.
Julia Minot Blass.
Joshua Chin Lee.
Elizabeth Bluen.
Brendan Lehman.
Daniel Bofiz.
Ijong Lee.
Teo Sebastian Bowley.
Jacques Orion Lebresco Puckett.
Daniel Matthew Brennan.
Andrew Lindheim.
Samuel David James Brown.
Sitting Lu.
Trevor Kennan Brown.
Carla Lopresti.
Eliza Catherine Brush.
Megan Lowe.
Julia Buckley.
Christopher Lobo.
Christian Berger.
Michael Lojacano.
Gina Dorothy Cadigan.
Kayla Lucente.
Hunter Campbell Breen.
Alfred John McCachran.
Gabrielle Canada.
Nicholas James Madden.
Nicola James Carbini.
Nicholas Ryan Marino.
Dominique Carey.
Daniel James Martin.
Zachary Casa Oliker.
William Kenneth Martin.
Gregorio Catola Cavalcanti.
Venus Martinez.
Ellen Marguerite Kerr.
Alexa Nicole Matarana.
Tim Chang.
Emily R. Mastrangelo.
Taylor Chenault.
Daniel Joseph Munez Matlack.
Paul Michael Chigarello.
Maureen Cecilia McAfee.
Peter Costello Christman.
Kaylee Margaret McAleer.
Jae Woo Chung.
Brian McCarran.
Augustus Shivani.
Liam James McDonough.
Mary Elizabeth Charloni.
Alexandra McElhoe.
Francesco Cinti.
Kaylin McKissick.
Andrew Clark.
Maureen McMakin Bowler.
Jenny Clairvaux.
Jason Tano Mejia.
Jack Doster Cohn.
Samantha Miles.
Niall Joseph Coyley.
Grace Waylon Miller.
I won't do it. Whatever you want.
Kyle Spencer Coleman.
David John Milner.
Daniel Patrick Collins.
Jamila Mirzazadeh.
Eva Elizabeth Collins.
Catherine Evelyn Mitri.
Aaron Hart Colonies.
Justin Mongold.
Catherine Nicole Colovis.
Sabrina Joniva Marias.
Nicholas Connor.
Matthew Sohorsky Maroney.
Daniel Cook.
Eleni Musatsos.
Dorothy Cooperson Bueg.
Greta Mativa.
Alexis Copeland.
Graham Nason.
Megan Mead Corkery.
Justin Wesley Nee.
Sheridan Costello.
Redate Neguse.
Ryan Peter Cody.
Jinghan Ni.
Shannon Marie Coughlin.
Panayotis Nikitas.
Erin Mary Crowley.
Kelly Ann Nyland.
Murphy Claire Curran.
Fabio Nunez de Mello.
David Jerome Carreri.
Aiden Paul O'Day.
Chase Lee Currier.
Samuel P. O'Leary.
Melanie Rose D. Almeida.
Jessica Grace Osteen.
Joao Vitor Alvarenga.
That's what we're here for today. Diego James Opperman Martinez.
Imani Deal.
Simran Pabla.
Lucas Del Banco.
Nicholas Palasotti.
Justin DeMarco.
Anya Pajevich.
Brianna Avery DeVoe.
Nate Peterson.
Kayla Marie DiBiase.
Try my best. Mila Gabriella Phelps Friedel.
Anthony Fred DeFranco.
Christopher Jacoby Pickard.
Sophia Gloria DeFranco.
Mason Felix Goodman Pitchell.
Sabina A. DiRienzo.
Amara Leonte Powell. Amari Leonte Powell.
Eric DeBrushkin.
Foster Clay Wetmore Powell.
After I say it. Congrats. Rachel Lee Demond.
Nishant Prakash.
Nicholas Daniel Doris Lashy.
Ernesto Prati.
Julie Christine Downing.
Molly Sarah Ray.
Evan Larkham Duffy.
Namrata Raj Kanakar.
Mostafa Elibiari.
Christopher Maxwell Reichman.
Andrew Seward Ellis.
Nicholas John Edward Roach.
Gabriel Entov.
Emmett Jerry Rojo.
Liam Fagan.
Joseph Robert Romano.
Elizabeth Farris.
Madeline Lenny Roop.
Nafa Fatahi.
Nicholas Patrick Rose.
Star Monique Felder.
Sophia Marguerite Rosen.
Andrew Felknor.
Eli B. Rubens.
Ruth Eva Ferrante.
Leah Davis Rubin.
Isabella Ferrara.
Saffron E. Schober.
Hadley W. Flavin.
Andre Schuldenfrei.
Samantha Rhodes Fleischman.
Talia Ann Scotto.
Sipei Fu.
Samuel Wallace Siders.
Serena Michelle Gabriels.
Kavya Senthil.
Gabriela Gajero.
Nikita Danielle Rosie Schaefer.
Samuel J. Gallagher.
Bria Lee Shannon.
Benjamin Hirsch Galini.
Daniel Timothy Shaw.
Anna Gentili.
Dipanka Shrestha.
Katerina Sophie Gentile.
Anastasia Siegel.
Brianna Taylor Gervais.
Lucy Smith.
Christopher M. Gerard.
Ziza Victoria Soares.
Ragna Rodley Jorts.
Raul K. Samporo.
Samuel Lawrence Rhodes Glick.
Nicholas George Soteropoulos.
Benjamin David Cosmos Goebel.
Kelsey Lee Spear.
Maxfield E. Green.
Caleb John Staskunis.
Julia Nicole Griffin.
Lucas Stavropoulos.
Audrey Lee Griffith.
Clara Stayskull.
Leah Grodstein.
Jason A. Stevens.
Rebecca Gerton.
Emma Louise Stewart.
Zachary Kilpatrick Guyon.
Rebecca Straubing.
Phoebe Rose Hallahan.
Kirsten Elizabeth Sullivan.
Max Peter Halliday.
Tara Lily Sullivan.
Renee Lee Hamblin.
Marissa Angela Tietzi.
Jasper John Hamilton.
Catherine Ann Tiffany.
Sarah Elizabeth Hamilton.
People throwing me curveballs. So. Michael S. Tremblay.
Henry C. Hannon.
Stephen E. Travalic.
Julia Rabson Harris.
Tyler Cole Valancourt.
Christopher Denton Hart.
Oliver Eduardo Valdez.
Eliana Hyam.
Anna Lee Vembescoden.
Michael Helou.
Jonah Vandermel.
Stephanie Helou.
Sachi Vega.
Miles Hicks.
Roxanne Frances Vento.
Shannon Lee Hirsch.
Camille Courtney Vitale.
Emma Yin Hodgson.
Nathan Daniel Vitale.
Madison Holman.
Giovanni Vittorino Affini.
Savannah Holmes Farley.
Kenneth John Wallace IV.
Matthew Allen Hollowitz.
Olivia M. Wan.
Allison Holt.
Lee Wazaleski.
Ryan Peter Hood.
Callum James Watson.
Ian Hopeman.
Riley Keith Smith Watson.
Haley Horican.
William Christopher Watson.
Juan Chie Sheng.
Sarah T. White.
Jacob Jackson.
Alec J. Wilson.
Lucas Jackson.
Tayo Galileo Yamaguchi.
Catherine Jacob Dolan.
Tenzin Yangzum.
Diana Grace Jamgoshen.
Nicholas Yee.
We will miss you. Samantha K. Jarvis. Congrats.
Jose Pablo Yolita Ortega.
Karina Jeniton.
Sushun Yu.
From the unforgettable high points to the disappointing low points, the last 4 years can only be described as one heck of a roller coaster. That being said, if my boy Ryan Hood could give me a hand, I'd like to send off the class of 2015 the only way I see fit, on a roller coaster. Climb aboard, everybody, let's go! You got it, bud.
You guys ready? Yeah. Let's drop in. We're going up. We're up. We're this way. We're this way. We're this way. We're all around. Good job, everybody.
Congratulations to the class of 2015.